Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris here, also known as Manifest. In this video, I wanted to talk about the importance of radio and the impact it can have on your career, and it's had on my career. Radio is what blew me up in North America. It blew me up in both the USA and Canada when we had a radio hit. I shared this story before. I was in France at MEDEM, at that music business conference that I encourage you guys to attend once you're ready. But the lawyer, Chris Taylor, he said to me, Chris, the difference between an artist doing good and doing great is radio. And as artists, if you have commercially viable songs for radio, you want to take it there. You want to write, if you don't have songs that are commercially viable, then you want to write songs that are commercially viable that you can take to radio if that's what you want to do, because radio is still the main tool that major record labels use to break artists, to get them out there. Because why? Because radio, commercial radio, still drives CD sales. It still drives streams like crazy, and it really promotes artists. It drives ticket sales to tours. It is the major key and tool that labels still use. A lot of labels, man, if radio doesn't work for an artist, then it's done. The campaign's done. The artist's done. They just shelf them. Maybe they'll try a second radio single and see if that catches on. But normally it's like, okay, let's get the one hit. Let's find that one song that we're going to promote on that album and take that to radio so that we can really promote the crap out of this artist. But one thing I just want to warn you guys about, because radio can be a dangerous world out there, because there's a lot of radio promoters or radio pluggers. These are the guys and gals that you hire to take your song to the radio to the radio directors, okay? The people that add the songs into rotation to their playlists at the different radio stations. They have the relationships, they have all the list of all the radio people, and they'll take their song and they'll pitch it for you. This isn't something that you can do directly as an artist. You normally have to have the relationships. It's very, very rare that an independent artist or an artist will promote the song directly to a radio station and it'll get added and then blow up. No, you got to go through the traditional channels of hiring a radio promoter or a radio plugger, as they call them. But I want to warn you guys, okay? You want to make sure you don't just listen to any radio promoter. You get quotes from different radio promoters, because there's a lot of slimy ones out there that'll tell you exactly what your wet ears want to hear and say, oh yeah, your song will do great, your song will do great, just pay me $5,000 and I'll take it to radio. And that'll be for a 2-3 month campaign, and yeah, we'll promote it, we'll get it out there for you, yeah, but you got to pay $5,000 up front. And you know what? That's actually cheap for some radio campaigns. Some are 10, some are 15, 25, 30, 50, up to 50,000 for one radio campaign. And so you got to understand, it can be a real wild west business out there, and so you want to check your references, and you got to be ready to just take all that $5,000, put it in a pile on the ground right now and set it on fire, because that's the results you sometimes get or don't get by doing radio promotion. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on radio, and sometimes it's worked amazing. Sometimes it's got zero results at all. And so I just want to put the warning out there. You want to vet out the radio promoters and the people you hire, because you know what? There's a lot of guys that just want to take your money and get you no results. And I just want to warn you, you want to make sure you have the right song. Check with a bunch of different radio promoters. You know, sometimes it's the radio promoters that, you know, don't want to work with you because they know it won't work, because they don't want to damage their relationships with the radio promoters. Because think about it, if I'm a radio promoter and my business is promoting other artists, I don't want to just take a crap song that I know won't work. Why would I want to do that? Because then I'm going to be pitching it to my friends that are the radio programmers, and if I keep bringing them crap songs, they're going to be like, they don't want to work with me. But you got to understand, there are radio promoters out there that'll just take your money, and they don't care, because they don't really have any relationships, and they, you know, pretend that they do, and they just literally just want to take your money, man. They just want to take your money and not get your song anywhere. And so, and the ones that promise you, that say, hey, yeah, we'll get your song on the radio, those are the ones you really want to watch out for. It's the ones that say, hey, there's no guarantees. I will work this. I will do the best I can. I think this song will work, but I can't promise you any guarantees. Those are the ones that are actually the good guys, because it's true. You cannot promise anything. There's songs that we thought were guaranteed going to work, and they didn't. And then the ones that we were so we're like, okay, let's try this. That was the one that took off. It was my song Every Time You Run. I remember they said to me that, Chris, there's no guarantees, but we're gonna try this thing, and it freaking worked, and it worked. Other songs that were like, oh yeah, that's great, Chris, let's take that one. Didn't work. There's no guarantees in this crazy music industry, but you know what? You've got to try. And that's why below, guys, I've got my course on radio promotion that I've discounted for you. If you click on the link below on how to get your song promoted, I show you how to get your songs ready for radio, the necessary things you need, and I talk about all the details to get your song on radio to prepare you, because you know what? I don't want you to waste money like I did. I don't want you to get taken advantage of it. It just really frustrates me. I go into a lot more detail than what I talked about in this short little free video here, but I just believe in you, and I believe in radio still. I do. I think it's still a really powerful medium, and so I think it's really important as us as artists to get our songs ready for radio. And then when we do get ready, how to do the interviews, how to really promote and take the most advantage of it, because all of a sudden if a song does blow up on radio, man, you want to make sure you got your business ready. You want to have your business ready, and I talk about that in the course, but like, look at these people who get on The Voice. They get on these really big opportunities, but they didn't have their business ready to handle it. You don't know if you're going to have a song that just blows up. Is your business ready? You got everything in place? Are you ready to perform? Are you ready to tour? You got your merch ready? You got all your business ready? You got your website done? These are a lot of things I talk about in some of my courses and stuff to prep you, because, Abraham Lincoln said it best, I will prepare and my opportunity will come. Are you going to prepare so when your opportunity does come, you're ready for it and to take advantage of it? So hey, get out there, create something today, market some music today, and keep building. Hey, what's up guys? Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it valuable. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you can get notified of the weekly new updates we always put out. Also, if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out what to do next in this crazy music industry, maybe you feel overwhelmed and you just don't know what to do next, I want to encourage you to check out fanbaseuniversity.com. It's a membership area where we're helping hundreds of other artists grow their platform, grow their fan base, sell more music, the real nuts and bolts and the how-to to grow your music industry career. Head over to fanbaseuniversity.com and join our membership and get the help and the support you need to grow your music career.